Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video we'll be talking about our clubs and societies. So how many of you are joining your clubs and societies in school? Is it compulsory or it's by your will? So personally, I would suggest everyone to join at least one club because we can make friends from there. We can also fill up our free time with good hobbies, and we are able to mingle with different people and get to know everybody's background more. Okay, so I'm sure in your school you will have this club and societies week. So this is the time where all students, okay, will have the chance to choose, okay, what club I can join and what club I don't feel like joining. So what interests you more? So personally, during my secondary school time, I came from a SMK, the normal national schools in Malaysia, in KL here. So each student has to join at least one uniform-based team. Okay, we have the Red Crescent Society, Scouts, Police, Cadet, and much more. You choose one. Then club, any clubs you want to feel like joining, and one is for games. And everybody has a home sports, okay, where we have these five major team in our school. We have the red team, blue team, green team, yellow team, and the orange team. Okay, so and the clubs and society is even much more enjoyable once we all reach your university level. Personally, I'm from Sunway College, and Sunway itself has many clubs and society. And I'm sure a lot of universities out there has many kinds of societies and clubs in their own respective colleges. Personally, I've joined quite many before that when during my college timing. So I've joined the music society because I love to sing, and I also joined the board game society, like what you all see here. So apparently they are playing a Cluedo, quite nice game, board game society. It's not just limited to the chess itself. It's much more on board games. There's lots and lots of board games out there. We have the Chatan, Ticket to Ride, Dixit, Cluedo, much more. There will be many booths set up by the clubs and society to attract the potential members. And every club, once the members join, they will have to pay like some membership fee. Yeah. So I've joined music society, board game society, Japanese club, anime club. What else? My own course, the SAC, the Sunway Accountancy Club back then. So I'm quite active before. So in our clubs and societies, do you think that financial statements is important? It is still important. So clubs and society, mainly the main motive behind is to serve the people. Is to serve people, provide facilities, and let everyone be happy when they are in the club. So that's the main thing. And if we say that clubs and societies such as board games clubs, or sometimes out there we do have gymnasiums. Okay, Anytime Fitness, Celebrity Fitness, where all the dudes would like to go there and pump their muscles. Girls goes there for cardios and yoga classes. Okay, we have membership fees. Yeah, we do have membership fees. Oh, by the way, do feel free to comment below on which clubs and society that you all love to join. Yeah, do feel free. Okay, we do have membership fees. So a club cannot run on its own without sponsorships, membership fees, any donations. Why? Although we say the main motive is it's something like a not-for-profit. They are not-for-profit. The main idea here is to serve the people, to make everyone happy. But we still need money though. We still need money. Why? We need to use these monies for our administration fees, any marketing for our society or the club. And we need to also pay the staff that run the club as well. Okay, some of the main few things. We also have rental. If we rent the place to organize our activities every week, every month once, or every month twice, depending, we still need to pay for rent unless the venue belongs to you yourself as the club presidents. Okay, so what kind of financial statements that they have? Okay, now first one, they have something like the cash book. We have cash book. If for normal businesses, we call it cash book. For club and society, we will have the receipt and payment account. If for normal business, we have our income statement. For club and societies, they will have something what you call as the income and expenditure account. If they run some sort of a small shop, okay, they have shops like cafeteria, canteen, they sell drinks. They have a separate small income statement for the cafe and drinks. Okay, some small little side business that they have in their club. Cafeteria, could be drinks, maybe it could be from their own vending machine. Okay, and lastly, we do have also SOFP. So for club and societies, we also have SOFP, but main thing, The ones that we call as capital for normal businesses, for the club and society, they call it as accumulated funds. The funds that they use to run the club and society all the while, all the resources that they have in their club. All right. Still, we're still gonna use asset equals to liability plus our funds instead of capital. Okay. So it's pretty much similar with incomplete records. Now, we'll go very brief here. So the accounting questions that you will be facing in clubs and society will be exactly similar as the analysis method of your incomplete records. You'll be given on January 1st all the list of assets, all the list of liabilities on the beginning of the year and the end of the year of the accounting period. And then you'll be provided cash book where all these are the inflows and all these are the outflows. Either they call it cash book or sometimes they will, most of the time, instead of cash book, because incomplete records, they use cash book. Most of the time, they will be using this term as receipt over here. And then payments, either through a T format shape, or if not, they will make it like just a list of all the receipts, and then another one more row down there, all the list of payments. Okay, so basically they are our cash book. So how to do? Our very first step will be over here, yeah, to find our opening accumulated funds. Just like in incomplete records where we create our statement of affairs, where we want to find the opening balance of our capital, exactly the same. We just take all the assets at the beginning of the day, minus up all the liabilities. Okay? So asset minus liabilities. The opening asset minus up the opening liabilities, and you get your opening accumulated funds. And make sure we take in the bank balance. In a way, there's a bank balance. Where you're going to get the bank balance? Over here. The balance brought down over here. Must both be present over here and also in our asset there. It must present. This is our very first step. Finding the opening accumulated funds, and at the same time, preparing our receipt and payment account to find the closing balance of our bank. Okay, we must make sure the bank, this receipt and payment account, as in the cash book, the balance brought down must be present in both over here and also when finding our accumulated opening accumulated funds over here. You need to make sure you bring this bank balance over here. Okay, so it could be bank or cash, because receipts and payment means the total of the cash and the bank amount is a total of things. Okay, we need to find the opening accumulated funds and the closing RNP account. This is our very first step. And secondly, we will need to do a subscription account adjustments. This is a compulsory steps, guys. Okay, you can use this T account to find your answers. It's like we are dealing with what? Now, a subscription account here will be looking as like an income. It is the income. So you will use your formula, okay, that I teach you all before. Okay, there's a mnemonic on this. And then this subscription account will be something like a trade receivables account, in a way to say. Because why? There will be irrecoverable subscriptions written off, in which it will be our income and expenditure amount for the expenses part. Okay, meaning to say, there will be some members whose membership fee will not be able to be taken back. So we just like, add that, bye-bye, take them away. So this will be the amount that we wanted to find after we do all the adjustments over here. You must do this subscription account. Even if they never ask you to do, you need to do it. If you are expert, you don't need to open this T account, but rather you can straight away write it over here, okay, in the income and expenditure account of the club. This is like our income statement over here. Or the plus, the plus, minus over here you do. Okay, so we do have the income statement that I mentioned earlier on for the cafe, for the shop. Okay, we will need to do this. Maybe this is our third step. Okay, when we come to the income statement part and our SOFP, this area, it's really up to you. Whether you want to do which one first, you want to do this first or you want to do this first, up to you. Okay, there's no really a fixed step. But best is, after we do the subscription account, we try to find whether they have any drinks, cafe or shop. If they have, then we have to do something separately. Like how we do. We need to find the revenue minus cost of sales, and then we minus off any other direct expenses that's related to the cafeteria. Then we'll get the profit or loss. It's not going to call as gross profit. We call the profit or loss of the shop. Okay, and once we are doing our income statement for this small side business of the club, our revenue for the credit sales and the credit purchases for our purchases may need to be found using the control account. You may need to use control account as a backup. I'm sure you still remember your control accounts, right? Okay, sales ledger control account and our purchases ledger control account. We will be using this. Okay, then depreciation, they will let you know if there is. If not, then nothing to worry. Okay, closing inventory, as usual, if the adjustment that we learned long time ago, it's always lower of cost or NRV. If they want to ask you about that, they can ask. If not, well, it's fine. Okay, just worry that they'll ask you a full-fledged question. So where are all the adjustments? Over here, additional infos, and somewhere around here and here as a clue. This entire portion will be a clue for your income and expenditure account here. So here will be all the adjustments done. Okay, income, all the subscription, the adjustments, profit on the shop taken down from here. Okay, then if there's any special event competition, okay, you have to group them up for its income part minus all the costs. All the income part is actually coming from your receipts, and all the expenditure portion will be coming from your payment, but subject to the beginning year and the end of the year adjustments, accruals, prepayment. Be careful for that. They just like incomplete record, exactly the same. Then once you've done everything with the wages, salary, everything, if there's any adjustments, you get a surplus or deficit for the year, in which it is something like our profit or loss for the year. And then after that, we'll be opening up the statement of financial position. This portion over here is like as if finding our closing accumulated funds. It's like our closing capital kind of portion. So except that instead of we call them capital, we call it accumulated funds. This is a portion that is different. Okay, so you see opening balance, we have the total assets in the opening one and total liabilities on the opening, which is the 1st of January, minus off. Okay, all the format is the same except this part here. If there's any surplus, we add. If it is deficit, we minus. It's something like we add profit or we minus losses. That's all about club. It's easy, yet at the same time, you need to do lots and lots of practices because the style is just nothing other like incomplete records. Okay, so when we have the time later on, you'll be able to see me doing some questions in class, okay, during our tuition, and anytime when I'm free also as well, you'll be able to see me uploading my videos on some sample questions here. Okay, so remember to give my video a like. Okay, remember to comment, share this to your friends if it is a very useful one. Okay, please subscribe for my channel and click on the bell button so that you get the latest updates when time comes by. Okay, see you all and good luck in your exams. Yeah. Okay, bye bye.